Hi guys, just quickly before I start the video, again, lighting crappy, but what can you do? And if you're wondering what these are some pixie wings. It's the 5th anniversary of my cousin passing away and her funeral. We all wore pixie wings to her funeral because she was very much happy, bubbly, unique. And this is just my little tribute. Every year on the anniversary of her funeral, I wear my pixie wings, which has gotten me quite a few funny looks in the past, but what are you going to do? Okay, ow, I hurt myself. Right, let me... Ooh, I'm trying to move so that the light's not too bright, but anyway, this is going to be a review and a demo on the I Heart Makeup Fast Love palette. This is the palette. It's got some really lovely shadows in it. There is 10 matte and 22 shimmer. These are the matte shades all across these top 2 rows, and these ones are the shimmer shades. As you can see, nudes, blues, turquoises, there's a silver, sparkly, there's a couple of greens in here as well. And because I don't have the best camera, it's not exactly doing the colours of the shadows too many favours, but they're just a little bit darker in real life, I would say. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly go over my eye with some Garnier micellar water just to clean it and just get anything off. I haven't actually got any makeup on, but just to get any gunk or dirt or anything off so that we've got a really clean, fresh base. As we're doing a review on the I Heart Makeup, I'm going to use this, which is the I Heart Makeup Eye Primer. I got this in a sale and it was only £1, but it is very relatively cheap, and it does just look like foundation. This is actually quite dark. I don't know, I better not make my eyes look dodgy. This is just a disposable sponge from the pound shop. It's dry, it's not damp or anything. I'm just going to put that on my eyelids. Please excuse the state of my eyebrows because I've not had them waxed since the first time that I got them done. And really, I should have gone and got them done again, but... Okay. It actually smells quite nice. It doesn't... Whoop! I'm going to end up with it everywhere. This doesn't actually say anything on it, like, oh, this is going to make your eye like last all day or whatever. It doesn't actually claim to do anything, so I can't really check to see if it does what it claims because it doesn't claim anything. Well, not on the packaging anyway. I like using these little makeup sponges from the pound shop to apply like my BB cream or my sometimes like primers and things. Why am I putting it on my face? It's because I'm not concentrating on what I'm doing. Silly me. Lovely. Right, the colours that I think really do stand out to me in the palette are these pinky shades. So I'm trying to... I think I'll pause the video and decide what bloody colours I'm going to use. Okay, so I decided I'm going to use the greeny colours in here to create a look. Well, attempt to create a look anyway. So I'm just going to take one of my eBay brushes that I use, and I'm going to go into the top one here just so that I've got a base. Picks up a fair amount of product. There is a bit of kickback in the actual palette. Let's try. Oh. For a pale shade that does have a fair amount of pigmentation on it. And then the same on the other eye. And if you haven't watched any of my videos before, I've said 1,000 times, I do not have expensive camera. I can't work because I'm ill all the time. So I cannot afford to, you know, have fancy backdrops and really good cameras and things like that. My phone is buggered, so I'm using my thingy. So you're not going to get the best quality picture. You're not going to get the best editing. You're not probably going to, well, definitely not going to get the best eye looks and things like that. But I've said this before also, I do this to escape anxiety, and I do it to escape the absolute boredom of being stuck in my house all the time where I'm always ill. So that's that. Let's put a little bit more on that eye. My eyebrows look bloody hideous. Okay, so the palest greeny shade in this palette is this one here. So I'm just gonna, oh, I'm not gonna do anything if my brush is playing up. Okay. Where is it? Where is it? Here we go. I'm going to use this, which is another eBay brush, but it's like a thinner shaped one. But it's still like a fluffy brush. Go into that green. And it is not picking anything up. Pick it up! There we go. Right, now I'm just going to go above my crease, because my eyes, like if I look up, my eyelid is gone. Like my whole eyelid just disappears. So I put it just above my crease to make it look like my eyes are a little bit bigger than they are. And then bring it all the way in, but not onto my lid. Just sort of carving a new eye shape out, really. Sorry if you can hear things in the background. I've got one of my documentaries playing. I've got a bit of a strange obsession with serial killers. And this one is about Dennis Rader, the BTK killer. I've got it on really low so that if there is any people that are young and watching this, they don't hear it. The pigmentation on this is not super pigmented, but it's not super not pigmented, if that makes sense. These sorts of palettes, I think, are great for people who, you know, are not brilliant at doing makeup like me, you know, people that are beginners or something like that, because you can build the colour. You don't just sort of go like that and that's it, you're stuck with a really pigmented green thingy on it. Or whatever colour you use. I'm just using the green one at the minute, so. That is my dog barking. Okay, so, oh, there he is. Wedge, you come to say hello? Come on, what are you doing? You stretching? I love my dog, he's the best. Woof. Okay. Kai, be quiet, silly boy. Huh? Right, there we go. So basically just sort of carved out, like gone a little bit. I'm trying to look at the camera so you can see properly. Just gone a little bit above my eye to make my eye look a tad bigger. Now, the more brighter colour. So next I'm going to go in with the darker green, which is this one down the bottom here. Again, the lighting is making it not very good, but yeah, I'm going to go with that. So what I'm going to do is get, what am I going to get? Where is my brush? Why? Please, digital. Where is it? I'm not very prepared, am I? Where is it? Come here. Okay, so this one is an even flatter brush. Just go like this, just in case it's got any remnants of the shadow on it. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm going in with the lighter green, which is this one here, and I'm going to put that on the sort of centre of my lid. So that's one swipe. There's nothing there. Swipe. This is very sheer, this eyeshadow. It is barely showing up. Let me finger swatch it quickly. This is the colour that it is supposed to be. Is this... hang on. This is what it's supposed to be like, and it's not. It's pants. What is going on? Right, let's try again. If I can find the brush that I just had. What did I do with it? Oh, again, there it is. Right. So try again. Maybe drag it from side to side. There's a lot of kickback in this shadow. A lot of kickback. Right, let's try again. There we go, that's better. I think this shadow would probably better with be better with a bit of fixing spray, or like a damp wet brush. So I sort of went like that in the palette, moved this back and forwards, and it did pick up some product. So, and it is actually quite a nice colour. Very nice. Me and my dodgy makeup faces. Okay, green. Obviously do the other eye. I haven't actually got any other face makeup on at the moment because I... oh, ow! Hit myself in the eye. There we go. All on the centre. Now what I'm going to do is just get a fluffy blending brush and just sort of go in circular motions and backwards and forwards just to blend it. Obviously, because that's what you do with a blending brush. There is a lot of kick. I've got green cheeks now. Okay, I'd say that that's blended well enough. I really do hope that you can see something on your computer screen, because at the minute I'm looking in this and it's looking like really crap. So there. Now, on to what I'm going to do is use another flat brush, which is just a little bit thicker than the one that I used to place this on. And now I'm going to go into the darkest green that is in the palette. Let me just swatch that one. I don't know, I hope you can see that. And this is supposed to be a shimmery, it is a shimmery green. It's not as shimmery as the one that I've got on the centre of my eye, but it's almost like a metallic sort of shade. So I'm going to just literally put this on the outer bit. So just dab a little bit of that there. Little bit in the creasy bit. So darken that. And then okay. Do you know what? This colour doesn't actually look too bad on me. I've never experimented with like darker greeny shades before. I've sort of stuck to nudes or black and silver and things like that. Right, so now that I've done that, again, get my blendy brush and just blend out the harsh lines. Now, something I will say, these do look a little bit muddied when they're blended together. I don't know if you would agree, but there's not really much left of the first shade that I put on. It's sort of all just muddled in. They do blend very nicely. So there's that. Right, now that I have done that, I'm literally just going to put my finger in the lighter green shade, the second one that I used. I'm just going to swipe that on my finger, and I'm just going to use my finger to put it on the centre of my lid. Just tapping that on. There we go. And then I'm just going to gently, gotta just pat it really, because I don't want the intensity of the shimmery green one to go away. Oh, let me try and pull this back. Can you guys see? Is it pretty? Very nice. Right. Now, back to the flatter brush. And I'm going to take the darkest green that was on the outer corner and go underneath my eye. Not that I really need to, because half the shadow's there anyway, but why are you not picking any product up again? Right. Just get a random fluffier brush and just don't do too much blending with these, because you can, as I said, I think these only need a little bit of blending before they start to look quite muddy. So that's the darker one. Then I'm going to get a little bit of a skinnier brush and the lighter green colour, and just put that on the remaining bit. Oh. Ooh. And then lastly, I'm going to get the silver. I'm going to get that on my brush. Just take a small amount of that, and I'm just going to put it on my inner corner. Put a little bit of silver on the inner corner just to brighten my eyes up. And then I'm going to look in my tray. This is my little makeup storage of eyeliners that I've got. I have got some green eyeliners here. Have I got a dark green? Where is there a dark green? That's a dark green, isn't it? Yes, this is actually by Kate Moss. This is Rimmel, but I got this from the pound shop. This is a dark green gel eyeliner. So I'm just going to find myself a itty bitty brush. Tiny little brush like that. Let's get some of that on there. Right. There we go. And then I'm just going to... Oh, why are you not going on? It's not really showing up. Get a bit more product on the brush. I'll try again. There we go. And then open my eye and just join that bit up. Oh, what's going on? This eyeliner is definitely not the easiest eyeliner to work with. It's quite thick and gloopy and runs out really quick. Okay, so come on, stupid thingy. There we go, so there's just a little is this looking sort of, acceptable yet, guys, or not? I do not know. And just join that to that. This is the eye that always goes wrong because I can never do it properly, but we're going to try. Sorry, I know this bit's probably extremely boring to sit and watch, but they are so not equal. Let me... Ah! Smudge! There we go. Evened it up a bit. I'm just going to, as I said, just drag that down a little bit so that it joins up with the bottom. Oh! Poked myself in the eye again. Right. And then what do I have? Come here, where is it? Where is it gone? Okay, so this is basically just finished now. What I would say, as I said, about these are just the fact that they, you know, they're a little bit, the matte ones are, you know, buildable, but you know, I think that that's good. The other ones, you do have to pick up a bit of product and not too much blending, otherwise they start to look really, really muddy. And I'm looking at them there and I look really stupid. See, this one doesn't look too bad, but you see this flick, it looks more like, I don't know, a caterpillar on the face. But this is Freedom Makeup Long Length Mascara. So I'm going to put this on, because I do not wear false lashes. I regret putting this eyeliner on now, I think. It looks stupid. Blink. Oh. There we go. And that is it. So let's quickly just have, this is £4 on the Tan Beauty website. As I said, the matte shades in here, so let me just give you an example. This is a sort of pinky nude. It's quite sheer, and then you just give it a bit of that, you know, it's very sheer, but it's buildable, you know. If I go in for another swatch, it'll get darker, you know, that is extremely buildable. The pigmentation you've seen on the shimmer shades, the darkest one in here is this sort of blue with holographic glitter in it, which is quite black, but not the blackest of black. But some people, they don't actually like things to be really black. They like it to be a subtle black. So I'm going to scrub this crap off my eyes, and I've got another palette to do next. Okay, I would say that this is definitely worth buying. It is only £4, and you get 10 matte and 2 shimmer. It's £4 at the moment because it's on the Tan Beauty sale. I'm not sponsored or anything. I'm not like, I mean, I think you can tell I'm not sponsored. Like, look at the background and then the camera. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Toodles!